common procedure in. It is used less frequently now, but still more than 100,000 people are shocked every year. This woman is about to get a series of treatments. She is in her early 30s, married, the mother of 2 children, and she's depressed. Her psychiatrist is Dr. Paul Blatchley.
Is an electrical dysfunction, and for some reason we don't understand, when the patient recovers from the treatment, they seem to be in a better state of mind.
Gonna do another one, Paul?
I think so. These are short seizures.
Unlike most other psychiatrists, Dr. Blatchley gives his patients several treatments in a
The door! Answer the door! Methinks my royal subjects are not as brave as their brave king. I'll answer the door.
Facts. The patient is heavily sedated. A second drug relaxes her muscles so completely she must be given oxygen to keep her breathing. Until about 20 years ago, the shock was administered while the patient was still awake, and convulsions were so severe many patients broke bones while...
Well, what's your name?
I'm Felix the Cat. Who are you?
I'm Old King Cole, the merry old soul, and not afraid of anything.
Not even lightning?
What you should notice is that although the muscle activity is stopped, the electrical index of seizure activity continues. Here's the end of the seizure over here, see? And the muscular activity is not a good indication of the seizure itself. All right? We're ready.
Off the air. What was that?
Look at the ghost!
I don't believe in ghosts. Neither do we.
What sayest we take the wind out of yon windbag?
Let's give him the white. Come on, fellers.
Of a volt. ECT consists of hundreds of volts pass through someone's brain, and just like it's true that you can chemically control someone, yes, you can electrically shock someone out of their so-called crazy mind, but you don't shock them back into their right mind. You shock them into a shocked mind.
Too much, you talk too much, you never shut up, you talk too much. You're talking all the time. You brag too much, you brag too much, you never shut up, you brag too much. You brag.
Disorganized, in which virtually impossible to obtain any intelligible responses on any kind of testing, and in which, if one measures the electrical activity of brain that time, there isn't any question that there's been an injury.
That is an allegation without foundation.
You never shut up, you talk too much.
I was surrounded by 1,000 lions, but was I afraid? Not me.
Now we'll see what happens.
We've not seen any evidence that when the animal is well ventilated and completely paralyzed, and when you do a treatment in the way that is analogous to the way we treat patients, that there's any damage whatsoever.
If you look at the studies in which they claim there's no brain damage, you find...
Take it away! I'll never do it again! Take it away! I can't stand it! 49 elephants.
Actually look up the studies.
I think that it is a treatment that is useful, can be beneficial, but that should come after certain other reasonable alternatives have been tried, because it has a certain hazard to it, but quite aside from the hazard in the sense of the actual physical hazard, I think...
Dropping the wildcat, I dropped my pocket knife and pointed at the leader. He charged toward me, prepared to run, but it couldn't. But was I...
If you can possibly do it.
The most consistent complaint about electric shock is the loss of memory that follows. Ellen Niemer can't even remember getting shocked 17 times several years ago, but her medical records confirm it. She is aware, however, of what it's been like for her ever since.
You said it. Well, we show them who's boss around here. We're not afraid of anything. We're not afraid at all. We're not afraid of anything. We're not afraid at all.
You know, things that I had to deal with, finding out, and then you ask people, you know, well, what happened to Martin Luther King? Because you don't know. And they look at you like, my God, where have you been? Then you try to explain to them that you've had shock treatment and you don't know. Then they look at you like you're a total reject.
Your king, I crown thee Prince Felix.
We're not afraid, are we?
Not old King Cole.